Celebrations are happening across the Twin Cities in honor of Juneteenth. The federal holiday recognizes freedom achieved and the resilience of Black Americans across generations. At the Minnesota State Capitol, some see it as a chance to expand to the broader fabric of America.
We need more opportunities to connect and also to learn each other's cultures, enjoy our rich food and other traditions. So I think the more the merrier.
Another celebration just across town. Reg Chapman takes us on a tour of Historic Fort Snelling to learn its connection to the Juneteenth story.
We're going to start talking about the first 40 years.
Minnesota's ties to slavery, the Civil War, and the Juneteenth holiday sent many to Historic Fort Snelling for a tour.
This is where the first community of Black individuals would have lived here in Minnesota. They would have been enslaved individuals, but this would have been the first community in what would become the state of Minnesota.
Many of the enslaved people were brought here by military officers. Once here, they worked and slept underneath officer quarters. Although Minnesota was a free state, they were not. Two of the military's fort's most famous residents, Dred and Harriet Scott, once called Fort Snelling home. Their legal battle for freedom and the resulting Supreme Court decision eventually ignited the Civil War. Juneteenth celebrates the end of that war and the emancipation of enslaved people in Galveston, Texas, who learned their freedom years later. The U.S. colored troops delivered the message of freedom to those enslaved people back in 1865. Fort Snelling housed the colored troops of the 25th Infantry Regiment.
So most of the soldiers in this regiment would have been in their early to mid 20s and were either veterans of the Civil War or were children that had been enslaved, right?
It was these soldiers and their families that established the first African-American communities in St. Paul and Minneapolis.
The history of this base and its importance in African-American history, how it connects to the city of St. Paul and then trickling down into the city of Minneapolis. All those things are vitally important to us as Black people, and celebrating a day like today on Juneteenth, it's important to know all of your history, not just the big bits and pieces.
People from all walks of life took the tour to find meaning behind Juneteenth and to develop an understanding of why it should be important to us all.
And their stories inform, what we know about local communities as well as our country and how it developed. You have stories of racism and segregation, but you also have stories of service and patriotism.
With photojournalist Chris Cruz, Reg Chapman, WCCO News.
This is the third year the Minnesota Historical Society has sponsored the tour of Historic Fort Snelling. They hope to offer it beyond Juneteenth holiday in the future.